Hey there, today I want to talk to you about how to make a great impression on people and build strong connections with friends and new acquaintances. Sometimes, in the middle of a conversation, you might wonder how to really captivate someone and leave a lasting impression. Here are a few tips and important pointers to help you with that. First off, the foundation of any impactful conversation is authenticity. Show genuine interest in the person you're talking to and listen attentively to what they say. People tend to connect more quickly with someone who truly listens and understands them. When you meet someone new, approach them with genuine curiosity and ask questions about what they share. For example, if someone talks about their job, ask more about the details of their work. This will help you establish a bond right away. Telling stories is also a fantastic way to engage people and keep their interest alive. People love stories. Sharing small anecdotes from your life can make the conversation more interesting. For instance, you could talk about a funny incident from your childhood or a challenge you overcame at work. These kinds of stories help the other person get to know you better and often create an emotional connection. Speaking of emotional connections, this is really key. When you're talking, try to understand the other person's feelings and show empathy. If a friend is going through a tough time, take the time to listen and be supportive. Similarly, don't be afraid to share your own emotions. Sharing your joys, sorrows, or excitement helps the other person understand you better and creates a deeper bond. For instance, sharing a story of a failure and what you learned from it can be very powerful. Body language and tone of voice are crucial as well. Make eye contact to show that you are genuinely engaged. Use gestures and facial expressions to reinforce what you're saying. Avoid a monotone voice. Speak energetically and dynamically to keep the other person's interest. People pick up a lot from body language. So using open and sincere body language makes your conversation more impactful. Another important point is to be clear and concise. When you're talking, make sure to express your thoughts clearly. Instead of using long, complex sentences, opt for short and straightforward ones. This makes it easier for the other person to understand you and helps ensure your points stick. For example, when sharing an idea, explain it in a few simple sentences. Being clear and concise also helps keep the other person's attention focused on you. When talking to new people, tailor your conversation to their interests and needs. Try to learn what they are interested in and talk about those topics. This helps you understand them better and strengthens the connection. For example, if the person is into sports, you could discuss sports or ask about their favorite team. This makes the conversation more dynamic and enjoyable. Don't forget the importance of practice and feedback. Improving your conversational skills requires practice and getting feedback from others. Talk with your friends or family and ask for their input on how you can improve. This boosts your confidence and hones your skills. Also, talking to different people allows you to receive varied reactions and adjust accordingly. One extra tip is to make sure you listen and respect the person you are talking to. Rather than just focusing on sharing your own thoughts and stories, give them a chance to speak as well. Pay attention to what they say and show that you value their input. People feel more appreciated and connected when they know they are being listened to, which helps strengthen the bond between you. Another tip is to avoid overdoing it in your conversations. Trying too hard to impress with exaggerated stories or constantly talking about yourself can be off-putting. Striking a balance and giving the other person space to share makes for a more engaging and authentic interaction. To sum it up, making impactful conversations and forming strong connections involves being genuine, telling engaging stories, creating emotional bonds, using effective body language and tone, being clear and concise, understanding the other person's interests, practicing regularly, and respecting the person you're talking to. Also, remember to strike a balance in your conversations. By following these tips and pointers, you can have more meaningful and effective conversations with both new acquaintances and friends.